Hi everyone, my name is Heidi, and I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, but I have been touching on suicide. I know today suicide is happening a lot, and recently my son Joshua took his life. He was 21 years old, and he had so much going for him. Sadly, I had no idea at the time of depression. I knew he had anxiety in the past, and what I'm learning is when you have anxiety, depression comes along with it. He would never tell me anything to worry me because I'm sure, me being his mom, he didn't want me to worry. He didn't like to see me cry or hurt or anything like that. So I'm sure that that was the reasoning and why he did not discuss these things with me. But sadly, he ended his life. And so now I have to pick up the pieces and try to figure out how to get on with my life and my family. I want to touch on a lot of things with suicide, and I'm going to be making different videos because I think with suicide on the rise in this day and age, that there are so many people out there hurting, and they don't think that they can go to anybody for help, or nobody will listen, or nobody cares. And I can tell you that is not true at all. There is somebody that you can talk to, whether it be a friend or a family member, a counselor. I know a lot of times it's hard to ask for help, but it is hard nowadays in this world, and we all need help, and we all need to be there for each other. We all need to love each other and lift each other up and not tear each other down. Nobody knows the struggles that each individual person goes through in life. You know, people are so quick to judge other people, and that's not right. You know, my son Josh, he was a beautiful human being. He was amazing, and I miss him every single day, as well as everybody else that knew and loved him. He was just a wonderful person. He went out of his way to help people, but he wouldn't burden other people with his own problems, and that is truly a big problem. So I want to touch base today when it comes to men, because a lot of men don't think that they can go to other people, or are too ashamed to go to other people because they feel that it shows weakness. And I'm here to tell you guys that it does not show your weakness. I feel that if you reach out for help, you're showing a strength inside of you, because it is not a weakness to ask for help. Guys they have a lot of things on their plate. So do women, but guys, it's supposed to be you're head of the household, you're head of, financial support, and you're head of the spiritual household, and guys have a lot of things on their plates nowadays. And it's okay to ask for help. It is more than okay to ask for help. There is somebody out there that will help you. And there's a lot of people that love you. And what you need to understand is that you are a very important person, and you're loved. And when you decide to take suicide as the way out, it leaves such an aftermath of pain and torment for your loved ones. And I'm not trying to be selfish and just talk about the family or friends, but you really do cut short your future and all the great things that you could do in this world. If you could take that positivity and focus on something, believe in something, whether it be the Lord or, I don't know. I'm a Christian lady and I believe in God. So that's what I believe in, and that's what's gotten me through this. Because if it wasn't for the Lord, I really don't know where I would be. I'd probably be laying in my bed in my room in a ball on my bed crying all the time. And my depression would be horrible. But I know that depression and anxiety is a liar, and it's not from God. It is from the devil. And when we start having those thoughts, that's where we need to turn to the Lord or a higher being or whatever you believe in, because that's what's going to get us through. Asking for help from God, from your friends, from your family, that's not showing weakness, that's showing your strength. And a lot of guys are like, I'm a manly man. Well, my son used to say to me, Mom, I'm a man. And I would say, honey, I know you're a man, but you're my baby and you will always be my baby, and that will never, ever change. So you're somebody's baby. Your parents, your parents. This is so devastating and so sad. And I just want everybody to know that there's help out there. There's help, there's suicide hotlines, there's psychiatrists, there's somebody to talk to. Please don't take this way out, because it leaves so many unanswered questions. And I can attest, for being a mom that just lost her son, that I will suffer this for the rest of my life. And knowing that I'm not going to see my son until I go to heaven is very heartbreaking, because I miss him every day. There is not a day that goes by or a second that goes by when I'm awake that I don't think of my son, because he was so important to me. And just knowing that he was suffering with certain things and finding other things out is very, very heartbreaking to me. So don't be a manly man and be like, I'm a man, I don't need help. Because you know what? Sometimes we do need help, and that's okay. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't be ashamed of that, because there's nothing to be ashamed of. We all need help at some point in our lives. So let's reach out to other people. Know that you're loved and that you are needed here. Just please listen to what I have to say today, because your life does matter. God bless.